Hey everyone, it's the end of the month, and you know what that means? It's time for the rundown. It's the end of the month of April 2020. To be honest, there hasn't been much this month other than the coronavirus. And actually that's what the majority of this month's rundown is going to be on, so let's get into it. So first off, with the coronavirus, there has been quite a bit going on. First off is the frustration of Trump towards the media, and it's gotten a lot worse than it normally does. And this has led to some gaffes by Trump, although a lot of it is misinterpretation by the media, no surprise there. But the biggest thing with it is that the media are finding it easier to spin what he says because he's not as careful as he normally is, and he normally isn't careful in any way. So, what else is there? There's the Democrats blocked a booster to the Payment Protection Act. For those of you who remember, I covered on my channel a couple of weeks ago that the Democrats blocked the original coronavirus relief bill, which this was part of, and when it finally passed, there wasn't nearly enough money put forward to it. They weren't expecting as many small businesses to go for it as has done. And when they tried to get a booster for it, because the money's run out, they've tried that we want to put more money in. The Democrats have said no, we want all the stuff we wanted in the original bill put into the booster. They're not the brightest, are they? And of course, AOC has made her usual not bright comments. That's the polite way to say it. I think one of the worst ones was when she called for people to boycott going back to work, basically trying to get them to go at President Trump wanting to reopen the economy. I think it's a bit early myself to reopen the economy at the moment, but I do understand people want to go back to work, and as usual, AOC doesn't actually get that because she doesn't listen to the people she's supposed to represent. Why would she? She's a socialist. What else is there? Now this has been happening not just this month, but got particularly bad at the start of this month, was celebrities going a bit off their rocker. Now everyone's been kind of losing their minds with the lockdown because there's nothing to do. They're out of work and they're bored as hell. And celebrities haven't been getting the attention they normally do, and it's driving them mad. Well, everyone's going a bit mad, but I think the thing when it comes to celebrities is that they're losing their minds publicly, which is a little bit entertaining to watch, I'm not going to lie. Now, there is a question going around. Why is there a distrust of governments with regard to lifting the lockdown restrictions? Well, there are quite a few. Mainly, well, first off, here in Ireland, and they've done this ever since lockdown measures started. They say, oh, we're going to ease them at this time, and then when that time comes, they've gone, actually, we need to keep these measures up for a little bit longer, and that's gonna keep happening for a long time until people go, it could be you're BSing us here. So next up, no, I'm not going to actually spend that much time on this. It's the sexual assault allegations against Joe Biden. Now, just to give you guys a little bit of backstory of this, eight women have come forward and accused Joe Biden of sexual harassment and sexual assault. One of the one that's that's received the worst of it, I'd say, in terms of their claims, is Tara Reid. And there seems to be quite a bit of evidence confirming her story. Now, I'm not going to say if I think she's innocent or guilty or not, because I don't know. But this has kind of shown a bit of a thing with women's groups, in the fact that, like with the Time's Up campaign and the National Organisation for Women, they've been strangely silent. Either completely silent on this, or have actually sided with Joe Biden, which kind of goes against their believe all women stance. Now, the Time's Up campaign have said that because they do this, they fund a lot of, that they help pay for the legal fees of women who come forward, which is a great thing, I think. But when it came to Tara Reid, when she asked, is it possible I could get a little bit of help in terms of my legal fees for this, they said, as he's a political candidate, they can't help her out because it would look as a conflict of interest, and they'd lose their kind of charity status, even though it's been confirmed they wouldn't if they did. I think one of the biggest hypocrisies coming out of this is Alyssa Milano. Now, basically, she is Miss Me Too. I think it's the best way to describe it. And she was very adamant, believe all women. Then when an accusation came forward against Joe Biden, she weirdly flipped. She kind of, her tweet was a bit weird. It was a bit like, yeah, we should believe all women, but that shouldn't be at the cost of due process. And I think it was Rose McGowan called her out on it, and it went, "You are a total fraud." Now, Rose McGowan, she's quite strong on Me Too as well. So basically, someone from her own side that called her out on it, it's bad then. Basically going, and I think the biggest thing is the treatment of Brett Kavanaugh. There's been a lot of comparisons between the treatment of Brett Kavanaugh and the treatment of Joe Biden. When it came to Brett Kavanaugh, there were so many stories in the media especially, and so many people talking about it. Now when it comes to Joe Biden, a lot of those same people are strangely silent, which is kind of showing a double standard. Now, last up, but by no means least, I'm supporting the Pieta House Darkness into Light Sunrise Appeal. Now, the normal Darkness into Light walk and run can't take place this year due to the lockdown, and so they plan to have everyone, as many people as possible, kind of watch the sunrise at, I think it's 5:30 on the 9th of May, where the Darkness into Light would have taken place. I do plan to do a live stream. I plan to live stream myself at that time. I'll start at approximately 5:25, and then I'll talk a bit about Pieta House and what they do, and because they do brilliant work in terms of supporting people who have suicidal thoughts and are in kind of crisis in terms of their mental health, and they do phenomenal work. I went to their, as part of the CIT Students' Union, I went to the official opening of their new building, and I'm not gonna lie, it is amazing. An amazing view of the city from it, and I think people will feel very comfortable there. So yes, I plan to live stream on the 9th of May I plan 5:25. Hopefully things don't go bad and I have to do it a little bit later. I hope I'm live at 5:30. So that's my aim, that I'm going to be talking at that moment. I also plan to make a donation to Pieta House to support them in all the amazing work they do, because they do incredible work. So what do you guys think? Share your thoughts with me in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear them. And if you like this video, hit that thumbs up button. And if you like the content that I make, hit the subscribe button, and also don't forget to hit the bell icon so you guys get notified when I upload new videos. The coronavirus is hitting us hard, but there is light at the end of the tunnel. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time.